Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn how to make this a beautiful poncho with this beautiful border. Okay, not very different, but not very complicated, but a very beautiful one. So this is the one we are going to do. Okay, it's a very nice and straight edges you get here. Okay, so that's what we are going to learn today to make from the top, and it is very uniquely made, very easy. You will find yourself a poncho within a no time. So this poncho measures from one corner of the sleeve here for the hands to the other side. It is 28 inches. Okay, and from the shoulder till the bottom it is 24 inches, so you can change the size according to you. So for making this poncho I use this yarn. Okay, it's a starlight yarn. It's a very beautiful yarn, and it has a shimmer thread running through it. It's a full medium weight yarn. Okay, so it's 100 gram. It's anti-peel acrylic yarn, 1% is metal. Okay, so it is 170 meters, this 100 gram ball. Okay, and the hook size is recommended here 5.5, but I used a 6.5 mm hook because I wanted a little looser size, so you can go for that. So any medium weight yarn you can use, and a 6.5 mm hook. Okay, you will need stitch markers, needle, a scissor, and measuring tape for measuring to get yours. And plus, one very important thing we are going to use is any of your t-shirt or any size you want to make. Okay, so this will be a t-shirt, will be a guidance for you if you're going to make for your size. Okay, so with all these things ready, let's get started. Okay, so we are going to start. So you're just going to take your t-shirt. Okay, fold it in half, fold it into half. We just need one side of the neck. Now if you don't have your t-shirt, you're going to take the measurement. You're going to measure from shoulder to the mid part of your collarbone. Okay, or where you want your poncho to be, closest to your neck or furthest away. Just take measurement from that part to your collarbone. So you can take your measuring tape and you can go from the shoulder to where you need. Okay, in this way. Now if you want 6 inches, it will be to your neckline here of t-shirt. Okay, it comes straight, or you can take a curve one in this way. So now if you want from here, it will be in this way. Okay, you can take from here, so that will be the depth. Now if you are taking 8 inches, that will be the depth of the poncho. Okay, so coming from here, so it's better to have your t-shirt lying here around. Any t-shirt, whichever has a good neckline, for you to give just a rough idea how to do it. Okay, now if you don't have the t-shirt, or if you're just going to make without the t-shirt, now you will need your shoulder to shoulder measurement. From one shoulder bone to another shoulder bone, you just take the measurement and you take half of it. Okay, so first we are going to start by making a slip knot. Okay, insert our hook. we are going to chain 3. 1, 2 and 3. In the first chain, okay, here the starting chain, we are going to make a double crochet. Yarn over, go, just pick up one loop and make a double crochet. So that's our first loop. Okay, now chain 2 and make a double crochet in these 2 loops here, which are the top of the double crochet, you see here. Okay, now let me go here. So we finished the double crochet here, we did chain 2, and these 2 loops which are there, you're going to grab those 2 loops like this and make your double crochet in that. See, when you finish your double crochet, you have last 2 loops here, finish it in that way. Okay, so that is the 2 loops where you're going to put your double crochet afterwards. So here 1, 2, chain 2, and then double crochet in this loop here. There's 2 loops where you finished your double crochet over there, chain 2 and go insert in that and make a double crochet. Now how long you need to make? So now you're going to measure from your neckline in this way and make loops till you reach your shoulder measurement here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, so in this way you're just going to make these loops. So this is the one side of the poncho, you can see the first side. Okay, so we need one more, 1, 2, double crochet, 1, 2 and double crochet. So let's check, and yes, it is nicely at the measurements, you see. So don't forget, it will pull. Okay, the poncho will have a stretch, slight, not very much, but you should remember. Now this is the number you're going to remember. So how many you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so what I'm going to do is here, so this is the midpoint. Okay, so I'm going to mark this 9th one with the stitch marker here. I'm going to take a green one first, because this will be the one of the corners, the front corner and the back corner. So this will be the one corner. Now I need 8 sections to put. So this is the one side of the poncho, so 8 sections, 1, 2 and double crochet. So this is one section, eight. Okay, so I have finished 8 here. Let me count: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now let me open my t-shirt for you here and show you what I mean. So this will be here, this will be going from here and here. So this will be the V for the poncho. So this will be the front corner here, and this will be the first V here. So we have 8 and 8 sections of this loop, both the side, and the 9th one is the middle part. Okay, so 8 and 8 here, and we have 1. So we have 17 loops together. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this loop here with a different color of stitch marker so that I know this was the end of the 8. So now I'll put another 8. So here I finish the 8 loops. Okay, now after the 8th loop we need 1 loop for the center. So the 9th one will be the center loop. Okay, so I'm going to mark my 9th loop with the same color matching this one, so to know that both are the centers, front and back. Okay, now I have left to do is put the 8 loops of this, rest remaining 8. 1, 2. So here I finished my 8 loop. So we have this chain. Okay, so instead of chaining we did this loops. Okay, so here we have, so this will be the two front and back section, and this are the 2 sides. Okay, so this one and this one is the side, and this will be the 2 centers. So now what we are going to do, make sure this chain is not twisted. Okay, the stitch markers are down in this way, and get to the starting point here, starting chain, and now we are just going to slip stitch in the first chain. In that first chain we are going to go and slip stitch to join. That's it. Okay, make sure your work is not twisted, it is joined in this way. Now I'm going to remove this stitch marker, which is a different color, because I don't need it. That was only from knowing where my one section ended. Okay, so now, so we have got this. So now we can put our t-shirt aside and work on this. Okay, so here we are. So what we are going to do, I'm going to go into this space here and slip stitch over there. Okay, so we are connected very nicely. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to put 2 double crochet in that space. 1 and 2. Okay, now each section here I'm going to put just 3 double crochet, a granny stitch. Okay, we are not going to chain one in between. If you like, you can do that. Okay, if you find that you need the chain one space, you can do that, but we are not going to do any chain one spaces. Just going to go in each of the loops and put 3 double crochet till you reach the first stitch marker. Okay, so here I am. This is my first stitch marker. So what I'm going to do in this, I'm just going to remove the stitch marker okay, and mark it in this way here, just below it. And the up loop, I'm going to put 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet in that one loop, just the way we put our granny stitch corner. Okay, so that's the first corner, or the first space you can see, where we are going to put 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, our V. Okay, that will form our poncho. And this is the one side, one part of the side. Now we are going to go in the next space and put 3 double crochet. Okay, and we are going to continue putting 3 double crochet till we reach the next stitch marker. Okay, just go inside the loop and put your 3 double crochet. So here I reach at my next stitch marker. We are going to do the same. We are going to remove it and put it at the down part here. Do not remove the stitch marker. It helps to know that where you have reached. Okay, so now we are just going to put 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, the second corner in that one loop. Okay, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. So that's our second loop, and now we have this remaining 8 loops. In that we are going to put our 3 double crochet in that. So just find the space here and put your 3 double crochet in each till you reach at the end. So here I've reached the end. Now I'm just going to make sure it is not twisted. Okay, it's straight, and we are going to slip stitch on top of this chain 3. In the third chain, slip stitch to join. Okay, now once we have joined, we have this design or this pattern for the poncho ready. So now we have to just work on it till we get our desired height. So let's go for row 2. Now we are going to work this poncho back and forth. Okay, we are going to work in rows, not in rounds. Okay, what I mean I will show you. So for the second row, we are going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, turn our work. Okay, remember, turn your work how you would turn for your rows. Okay, now you will get the space here. Okay, when you see, you will get the space here. This was your last slip stitch for the previous row. Okay, you did chain 3. Now in this space you're going to put 2 double crochet to complete that granny stitch here. Okay, so you have your first stitch in the first space, and now you're just going to find the spaces and going to put your 3 double crochet in each till you reach at the corner, and that is here. Okay, where your stitch marker is there or where your chain 2 spacing is there. In between there is no spacing, no chain 1, just 3 double crochet in each section. Okay, so here I've reached the corner. Okay, the first corner here. So I'm going to put in that 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. Always whenever you reach any one of the corners from the two, you're going to put 3 double crochet, chain to 3 double crochet, then going to go and find the next space here and put 3 double crochet. Okay, so now you continue working 3 double crochet in each space, and you're going to put second corner. Okay, and I'll see you at the end when I finish this row, and I'll show you how you're going to start the next row. So here I finished my row, and this is the starting. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to slip stitch in the third chain here. You're going to always slip stitch in this way to finish your row, and then you're going to chain 3, 1 2 3 to start a new row, and then you're going to turn your work in this way, and you will get the first space here. Put your 2 double crochet to finish that granny stitch, and you're set to go to continue working. So you're basically working in rounds but in rows too, okay, because you're turning your work and you're working back and forth, and that creates a very even look. So you will not know where your row has ended and where you have started, because there are no slip stitching and going to the next space, but you're basically turning over and coming backward to the space. So you will get a very uniform way of, so here is the my starting point. You can see it's so same. Okay, so in this way you're just going to work back and forth but in rounds. Okay, the only point we are joining is here, and then we are turning around and going back in this way. Then we are going to do is come back this way. So just working this, every time you reach at the corners, you're going to put the corner stitch, that is 3 double crochet, chain to 3 double crochet, and that's all. And this will grow and grow, and you can do as long as you need, as many rows you need, and you can change the yarn too. If you're using a thin weight yarn, it's just the way I have told you. Get your center, okay, get your first few center loops, okay, and you're good to go. And get your poncho ready without having to count the stitches. This is a very different way of starting the poncho and going about. So I'm going to work on mine. Okay, remember just one thing: when after you slip stitch, you're going to turn and get your space here, which is the first one, and work your 2 double crochet to finish the granny stitch, and continue working all the way till the first corner, then the second, and so on. So you work your way till you get your poncho ready. I'm going to work my way till I get my desired height, and I'll be back here, and then we'll put a beautiful yet very simple border for our poncho. Okay, and I will see you soon. So just continue, and we'll be here very soon. Okay, so when you finish, when you feel that that's the height you need, you're going to slip stitch to join as usual. But now we are not going to chain 3, we are going to chain 1 and single crochet in that same place where we did our slip stitch. Okay, so we are single crocheting for the first double crochet here. Now in the next double crochet, that's the middle double crochet, we are going to single crochet chain 2, single crochet in the same place. So we are creating a picot in the middle stitch. Okay, and the next double crochet, it will be a single crochet. Okay, now here's the next set of 3 double crochet or granny stitch. So the first and the last will have just a single crochet, and the middle one will have a picot. Okay, so single crochet, next single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Okay, and then single crochet in the next 2 stitches, a picot in the next, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. So that's what you're going to do for this round. Okay, creating picots only in the middle stitch. So it will be this way. So after the picot, you're going to single crochet 2 stitches, and in the third it will be a picot. Okay, and a picot is single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the same place. So you're going to continue this till you reach one of the corners, and I will see you here. One of the corners, when you reach here, I will see you here, and I will show you what we're going to do for the corners. Okay, so I'll see you soon. Okay, so here I reached at the corner, the first corner here. So I did my last section for this granny stitch, middle picot, last is a single crochet on the last double crochet. Now in this space we are going to do 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet in the corner space. Okay, 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet. So that will be the picot for the corner. Okay, and now we are going to continue as the pattern. So in the first and the last will be just 1 single crochet. In the middle double crochet it will be single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Okay, then single crochet in 2 stitches, third one will get a picot. So now you're going to continue this all the way around. For the second corner you're going to do the same thing. Okay, and finish your round, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so when you finish putting the round, you're going to slip stitch in the first single crochet to join, chain 1, pull the yarn. Okay, I have cut the yarn, so I'm just going to pull it out. Okay, and you have done the border. Now only one thing you have to do is just weave in the tail. Okay, and that's what we are going to do. We are going to weave in our tail at the back. Okay, just go here in the stitch, hold it, once you're done, snip off the excess yarn, and we have done. We have finished our poncho. Okay, very nicely here. It's a really beautiful yarn. I just love it. It gives a nice shimmer effect. Okay, and I love that. So here is our poncho ready. I hope you enjoyed, had fun as much as I did, and hope to see you in the next video with something new and something fun on this channel. So do stay tuned and we'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye friends.